Alright, so if you can change the title of the script, do that.
Oh, there we go. Go ahead and add EMP. Alright, so to catch y'all up a little bit, because we started streaming a bit, i.e. very late, to go through the seeds real quick, we have our 3rd seed, Amigos Amor, versus our 7th seed, jerklers. The scoreline is currently 3-0, as y'all can see on the screen, and the first team was red, so red protected first, they protected double jump 4, and then we got a PC1 protect from jerklers, followed by a DT2 ban, and then an HR3 ban. The first 3 picks were No Mod 4, No Mod 3, and No Mod 2 with blue picking first. This map is pretty rough on the reading mods, if you're not familiar with them. No one's taking easy, I believe. So I think a lot of this is going to come down to that core no mod score, how well they're able to do. And it just seems like Amigos Amor is just more comfortable on this map overall. Almost all the modded players are beating their counterpart on jerklers. Besides I think the hidden player, Rocky is having the better hit and run out of the two. I said seed 3 earlier, they are not seed 3, they're seed 15. I was looking at the score. That's gonna be a 4th point as well. Let's bring up to the halfway point. We're going to head into our 2nd ban phase. We're following Course Ace rules here, so a reminder that the team that is currently in the lead will be banning every 4 maps, which means that since Amigos Amor is up, they're going to be banning. Really impressive, I think FC as well, actually, from Ash there, with a hidden only FC. I believe really good run from Emar as well, with a pretty solid, like 1 miss, probably either the very end or the very beginning. We see an HD3 ban from Amigos Amor as well. And that means that the ban comes back around to jerklers. I think that jerklers is really they're kind of in like a strategic hole right now. They have to really figure out what angle they want to approach this match with, because what they've been doing in the first half of this match so far hasn't really been working for them. So those 2 no mods both ended up being breakpoints. This could also just be a situation of the other team just being like absolutely dominant. They probably scale better too, just looking at their scores. To get caught up, the first 2 bans were DT2 and HR3. I think, yeah, they're already out. I don't even think that the red team is like bad at anything. I think there are definitely weaknesses they could potentially exploit, but probably going to be an uphill battle here. In their last match, match 58, Let Us Cook was able to take DT1 and No Mod 2 off of them, So that might be something to look at if jerklers is confident in maybe those two maps. And looking at their last match, jerklers pretty handily beat the team they were facing as well, the Kidnap T-Bomb, which I believe is Team 5. So on paper, I'd say that Amigos Amor is definitely favored to win this match, but seeing how it's being played out, maybe it was a bit more one-sided than I was anticipating, at least so far. Really thinking through this ban here. No worries, this is the second ban phase. The second ban phase is guaranteed in every match simply because it comes up after 4 maps are played. We're going to see the Hidden 2 ban come out basically last second from them. I don't blame them, that map is atrocious. Oops.
Wait, they're banning or picking?
They're banning, I just want to listen to the map.
Oh, okay.
I want to listen to something.
Hidden 2. Hidden 2 pick, okay.
Yeah, ref is blatantly favoring one of the teams. GG, it's over. But yeah, with that hidden 3 and hidden 2 ban, the second ban phase is done. We're going back to picks. jerklers is up again. I think that in this second half, they're looking to switch things up a little. They can't pick another no-mod map because they've picked 2 no-mods in a row. We're not allowing triple picks. I think either way, they probably want to diversify from that no-mod strat, considering that all 3 no-mods that have been played so far did not come out in their favor. Again, maybe that DT1, maybe that could be something to look at here. Just considering that Let Us Cook was able to take that. Again though, there's not much you can do when you're against a super team like this.
Or you just need to gamble on one map and get a point so
No
that
mod
it's
one.
not a sweep. Oh.
Yeah, wait. I don't think triple picks ever they rarely ever come up, but no triple picks are allowed. And they picked no mod 4 and no mod, like, they picked no mod 4 and no mod 2. I'm gonna use your timeout.
Nope. They
To be fair, on my end, they did pick after the timer ran out. I think that, like, with the no mod 1, this is probably, like, honestly, more consistency focus, it's probably a better pick for them than that no mod 1 might have been, because the no mod 1 is alt, and in terms of, like, raw gambling, if you want to try and just RNG the other team, I think this is a better option. Because the no mod 1 is like 1300 combo worth of pain. Less pain than maybe something like the Hidden 2 or the DT4, but there's, I'd say there's like 300 combo at the beginning of the map where it's pretty nice, and then the Ki hits, the snapping starts, and you just don't for the rest of the map. No combo to be found anywhere. Red Captain jumping ship right here. Come on. If I had to guess, both teams are probably gonna go hidden hard rock, and hard rock here. I don't really see a situation where they would want to take easy, considering this is pretty straightforward aim map. If they're comfortable on any sort of just mechanics at 5 point. This is like 5.5 stars. Then the hard rock shouldn't be too much of an issue. Alright, this is probably coming in as the last slot of jerklers, because I forgot to set the timer. Oops. Right, and that's going to be, I believe, both teams just taking the standard mods, as I was talking about earlier. No one wanting to take the easy on this. Again, I don't blame them. I think easy would actually make this map a lot harder than it needs to be. On the side of Amigos Amor, we're going to have Mozart on the HR, Simabiko on the no mod. I don't even know how to pronounce that on the hidden hard rock, and Gabby's on the hidden. Matching them on the side of jerklers is someone here on hidden hard rock, Spawny on the hidden of me. Argentinian on the core nomad, and Rocky on the hard rock. Early breaks from jerklers, I believe. Mainly just from Rocky, actually. The only one to drop in this open intersection. Probably not going to be too important. There's a lot of combo to play with on this map. And someone here dropping is going to matter a bit more, though. That was around 200 combo in the map. It's going to be felt a bit more, especially against a team like Amigos Amor. You don't really want to be dropping these shit misses early on, but the map is a bit easier. Other than that, though, it seems like everyone else has settled in. We're 5 maps into the match at this point. Nerves should probably have calmed down a little bit. And just act-wise, you can clearly tell one side is way more comfortable in this thing. And those are going to be the first to drop on Amigos Amor. That is going to be traded by someone here, though they did already break before, so it's 3 FCs to 2 currently. I do think that if someone's going to drop, it will be in these PI sections. Someone here dropping for the 3rd time, Rocky trading as well. Seems like that's going to go unanswered from Amigos Amor. We're breaking once more. Actually, no, that hidden hard rock is going to drop on the side of Amigos Amor, so that means both of the hidden hard rock players have broken. And now it's just Gabby's and Simo on the side of Amigos, facing the 2 FCs. Again, score advantage to Red, but Blue could probably pull this over if either Rocky or someone here can just start building their combo again, because Mozart broke earlier, but they've recovered really, really nicely. Meanwhile, it seems like there might be like nerves or just an issue with the 2 hard rock taking players on the side of the players. Spawny gonna drop that 3rd FC on the side of jerklers. Really not good here at the halfway point. That's gonna cap your score. Really good accuracy for him too. That's going to really, really hurt the score. Probably capping it at maybe 700k with that hidden accuracy. Rocky gonna drop once more in the 2nd jump section. That leaves it to 1 FCs on the side of jerklers to 2. And jerklers gonna need like a complete breakdown from either Simo or Gabby soon. Otherwise, this is going to go into really, really dangerous territory very, very soon. The gap is already at 600k, and with Spawny's score capping out at maybe 200k more, that only makes up for 400k of the gap. They're gonna need the 2 players still holding an FC. Simo with an absolutely disgusting 99.5% FC. Rocky and Spawny both going to find a drop in this intro into the final KI. Someone here, Rocky. This is just a complete collapse on the side of jerklers, unfortunately. It is going to be traded by Hidden Hard Rock on the side of red. Again, doesn't matter at this point. And with already dropping the last FC on the side of jerklers right there, I think that this map was really sealed a while ago, but that is going to be the final nail in the coffin. Still 2 FCs on the side of red. They don't care. They're farming EQX PP. This is light work to them. That's a modded FC from Gabby's and a no mod FC from Seema, unless they missed in the last 3 combo when I wasn't paying attention. Nope. Really good scores from both of them, and a valiant effort from jerklers, unfortunately. Coming up a bit short. I think just because a couple of the players were having consistency issues there. They weren't really able to hold on to any significant combo, and on a no mod 1 like map, where it's testing your consistency, your ability to hold combo on aim, nerves are gonna really throw you off. And I think it might have just been the hard rock there, because the circles were smaller, they had to play higher OD, and maybe the AR-10, they just didn't have a good time on that map. And the pick is also going to go back over to Amigos Amor, looking to put themselves up at match point on their pick. I think that they could really pick anything here. They banned the hidden 3 earlier, and they're going to pick into their protect. So that's going to be the DT4. This is our low AR old style map. This map is from 2009. Every time I think about that, and the fact that there are probably players younger than this map in this tournament, it gives me a bit of a crisis. I do think that the team that can win this map, it will probably show how well they're feeling on the flow aim. I believe this is also the first time that jerklers has played DT4 in match, so this will be their bounty run. Amigos, I believe, has already played DT4 in their last match, so this does not count towards their bounty run. And the score to qualify on this is 450k or above, so we're keeping an eye out for anyone on the blue team getting above 450k. That'll qualify them for the raffle. I think 450k is a pretty fair score to aim for on this map. The low AR is pretty rough on a sight read, but the BPM feels like it's deceptively slow is what I would call it. It feels really slow because the AR, I believe, is only around AR 8.4 when you apply DT, but the BPM is like 227 or something like that. So the notes fall and you have to hit them a lot faster than you would think you need to, but the approach circles are slow. So whenever I play this, I'm like, oh yeah, it's fine, I'm chilling. Right, I've used the blue timeout since they did drain the ready up timer. And they are Omar. Let's recharge the batteries of love and go back to find that place we belong. Not sure what's going on. I think jerklers might be having a bit of a roster issue. Or maybe like internet. Bancho does choose funny times to act up and not behave. I just don't I don't know. It's always at unfortunate times that Bancho's like, oh, how about I crash your lobby? Alright, all players have readied up. We are going to be heading into the DT4. Here we go. If the rest of this match has been any indicator, and if previous matches show us anything. This map is probably favored by Red, simply because one of their players is able to get an absolutely disgusting score on this map. Just looking at the MP link, Sima getting 665k yesterday in their match, with Gabby's getting 550. I think all 4 people that played the match actually qualified for the bounty here, so they're looking to replicate their performance yesterday. And jerklers looking to just get something started at this point in the match. Are you going to be the first to drop in this section? Gabby's and Ori going to trade it back. I do think there are going to be quite a few breaks in this map. We're around a quarter of the way in, and slight advantage to Amigos, but I do think that, well, maybe not anymore with that break, but combo advantage was definitely on the side of jerklers. Rocky and Argue and drop though, and that is going to really, really quickly get the advantage back to Amigos Amor. Gabby's recovering from that earlier break. I believe there are no FCs left on the board, besides maybe Sima and Yuma guarding. Just looking at their scores, Yuma breaking on that 1-6 stream though, really, really gonna hurt. Especially with Sima. JK not holding the FC anymore. I love caster person. And yeah, at this point, there's no combos on the board, but there's only around a quarter of the map left. And I don't think that there's enough. There's really just nothing on the side of jerklers to pull it over. It's so hard to hold combo, and I think Amigos have not, they've definitely not replicated their score from yesterday either. I believe the highest score we're going to see here is around 490k, and that was the lowest score on their team yesterday. So the score to qualify, again, I believe was to 450k. So we're going to see Emar guarding. No, we're going to see Spawny qualify for that. So, good job. Clap, clap. That is going to be a 6 point to Red though, and they are putting themselves up at match point. I do think that mental is also pretty important towards how well you perform in a match. From what we're seeing in chat, there's if I had to guess, there's probably a bit of a mental boom situation going on, and it's definitely not helping with the way they are playing. We're seeing no mod 1. That was the map they tried to pick earlier, and it's coming back out. This is the quote-unquote flow aim alt map, but again, I disagree. I don't think this is a flow aim map. I think it's snap aim, especially since the bulk of the difficulty comes from the Ki, where there's honestly also a bit of a reading element involved. There's a lot going on in this map, and I'd say like a 400 to 500k score on this is already really impressive, simply because getting a score that high would require you to hit at least one of the Ki's, and when I was playing this pool, I did not hit a single one of the Ki's. Like I said earlier, there's around 1300 combo max in this map, if I recall correctly. The first 200 or so before the first Ki hits is pretty standard flow aim. It's pretty comfortable. No angles are really weird or anything. There's really no snapping at all. I do think there are a couple cut quads before the first Ki hits, but if you can hit cut quads, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. The issue is when the chorus hits and it's just overlaps and stacks and pain and suffering. And the timer is about to drain. I do think everyone's in the lobby. And we will be heading into the No Mod 3 very soon. As soon as they ready up. According to Donald Trump. Lovely. Alright, here we go into the Mod 1. Amigos Amor up at match point. Jerkler is just trying to get something started here. Any reverse sweep believers? Uh-oh. Seems like Rairei's client is still not loading in.
Oh wait.
Panic?
Thanks for the reminder.
Mm-hmm. I do think that accusing your opponents of using Maple on stream once is funny. Doing it multiple times is kind of BM. Those are going to drop the FC really early. Probably not going to matter too much. Again, this is the only bit of free combo in the map, so you do want to capitalize off it if possible. Someone here and Mozart trading on the cut quads. Everyone else making it through. And as we head into the build-up, we say goodbye to the flow aim aspect of this map, and we say hello to pain. Rocky dropping a bit of accuracy on the build-up into this first KI. Rocky going to drop as well. It's now 3 to 2 FCs. It seems like no one's really having issues reading this, and as I say that, a bunch of players misread and drop. Rairai dropping an FC traded by Ash. Seems like everyone's breaking here, actually. Everyone just died. Spawny and Ori going to come out of that section with their FC still intact. JK, me when I cast Jerklers. And it's now 1 FC to not the side of Jerklers. I do think that Jerklers has shown that they have the potential to do really well on this map. I think that if 2 or 3 players on this map have like the ability to just hold down a solid amount of combo, like 400 to 500, maybe 600 combo, they could definitely pull this map over. The issue is, since no one can really hold an FC on this map, the support and combo is what this map is coming down to, and unfortunately right now, Amigos just has the better support system overall. 3 members of your coaching break right before we head into this KI. Again, not what we want to see, especially with basically everyone on Amigos recovering really well until whatever that was, everyone hitting the cut quads though. And as I was saying, it's really just about what the players are able to do in the burst. So we're finally going to drop that FC. We're going to give Jerklers a bit of breathing room. Unfortunately, I think that there's just not enough map left, and there's no combo on the side of Jerklers to pull it over either. And yeah, I think Ash and Mozart recovering from their really early breaks and being able to hold 400 to 500 combo in that middle section of the map was really what was the determining factor here. And that is going to be a 7 point to Amigos Amor, and that I think is also going to close out this match. Valiant effort from Jerklers, unfortunately. The Osu gods just were not in their favor today. And since both teams have already played both bouncy matches, or both bouncy maps, that will be it. Thank you to everyone that came out to the stream. Thank you, Fubuki, for streaming. It was a bit scuffed.
Forced to through while I was asleep. Thank you for the fame.
But yeah, since we're not going to be playing any of the bounty maps, that will be it from us today. I believe this is also the last match of the finals round. So the next time you see us, it will hopefully be either Monday or Tuesday for the Grand Finals Pool Showcase. And then it'll be for Grand Finals weekend. Congratulations to Jerklers for their 4th place finish in EQX. Really, really good performance from them. And congratulations to Amigos for, at the very least, locking in that 3rd place finish. 15th seed, by the way. What the hell? And as always, thank you for watching. Thank you Kabuki for streaming. And we will catch you guys hopefully in a couple of days. Bye bye.